Hi class, week 6, session 1 online. Gosh, 6, 7, and 8, that's it. These next 3 weeks are our final weeks. So again, just trying to improve upon what we've done, all this great work so far, right? And just seeing if we could advance some of the traditional exercises into some level 2 exercises, and also just increase our flow. So stacking some exercises, even tripling up exercises in preparation for the end of the semester, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and get started with our chest expansion. So this is the week we are going to start lowering our legs for our 100, just to start managing that. A little bit more strength involved in our 100, but I feel like at this point we're ready to level up with the 100. Go down for cat and cow. And let's move our hands forward for dynamic. Hips down, hips back. All right, seated position for leg circles. And reverse. And switch legs. And reverse. Good. All right, we're going to come down for our 100. So, like I said, lowering those legs. So we're right about here, right? We're just going to lower them a little bit even more. So, obviously, pregnant students, legs are on the, feet are on the floor, and go ahead and begin your 100. And when you're done, go ahead and bring your head down and your legs down. You probably noticed a little bit of a difference, right? Yeah. So just holding those legs up in a lower position obviously puts a little more strain on your back, but also your hips as well. So obviously the first time doing that, there might be a little discomfort, okay? Okay, first time through, obviously we go through one at a time. And then we'll string some together second time through. So we're going to go ahead and start with single leg with pulsing moves. So it's just an added slight pull or a little bounce, right? So single leg pulsing, just warming up. And rest. So next is coordination. We've done this before. It's with the elbows on the mat, with our arms directed towards the ceiling and our knees in, and we just lower the forearms and the hands to the mat at the same time we extend those legs, okay? So knees in, this is just another variation of double leg, head and shoulders up, elbows connected to the mat, and we extend legs out and the arms out. And rest. Good, so crisscross is going to be pulsing just like the single leg, okay? Our hands are over our ears, so we have second position, elbows facing forward, so go ahead and bring your knees in, head and shoulders up, hands over ears, and we're just going to add a little bounce. Everything else is the same. We're still rotating across the rib cage. And rest. Good. All right, so we are not going to do bridge after this. We're going to actually wait for bridge to be at the end. So we are building on our stamina here with multiple exercises in a row. We're going to go into single straight pulsing. Okay, so that's that little added bonus. Pull at the top. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2. And rest. All right, and then we're going to do footwork. I know we did footwork last time in class, or we're going to do that again. So that's that open V of the legs at the top, and then lowering in V and bending those knees. So go ahead and bring both legs up, head and shoulders up. Split the legs, hands behind your neck, and lower in V, and pull those knees in. And rest. All right, now is time for bridge. And we're going to actually keep our arms down, so no shoulder bridge, just a traditional regular bridge, okay? So hips come up. Except now we're going to pull one knee in at a time. So it looks like this. Watch me. Hips up. I'm going to pull one knee in, drop it down, other knee in, drop it down, and then bring our hips down, okay? So when we are on one foot and we're pulling that knee in, really focus on keeping a high hip position. So we're engaging those glutes, right? And stabilizing that back. All right, here we go. Up, in, down, in, again. And let's go one more. Good. Bring your knees in just to release that back. All right, bring the feet down. We're going to roll to our side, push ourselves up to a seated position today. So we have that shrub exercise again. Remember that? One leg is bent, one leg is straight. It's just another variation of roll up, right? So holding on to one knee, really focusing on scooping and rounding our back, come down, bring that knee with you. And then we're really focusing on scooping as we come up, switching at the top. Try to keep that back connected to the mat as you come down and up. It's sometimes hard with one leg, right? Pregnant students, I really don't want you doing this. You can just do like a little bit of a release down, okay? One leg at a time, or you can just work on the roll backs, right, with both legs down. Everybody else shrub. And finish at the top. Good. All right, go ahead and open your legs for saw. We're going to pulse here, staying with that theme of pulsing. So a little bit of a bounce here, and then up and rotate. Back to center. Go ahead and bring your legs together and bend your knees. We're going to do that side rotating boat exercise, so seated balance. Back is flat. I'm going to lower this one leg as I reach out. And then bring it back. Other leg, other arm. So it's that slight opening of the chest. All right, let's turn this into front stretch. Legs are together. All right, go ahead and bend your knees. We're going to come back on our elbows. Both legs are up. All right, we're going to work one leg at a time. All right, so we're going to bend, extend, pull it back in and out. Other leg. Make sure your abdomen is nice and tall. 2 more. Last one. Come forward, knee hug. Release your back. All right, we're going to turn over onto our tummies. We're going to do an exercise called locust. So your arms are going to be at your sides, resting on your chin to start. What's going to happen is I'm going to lift my trunk and lift my legs and reach back with my arms. Okay, and come on down. All right, hands outside your chest. We're going to go push up into low back stretch. And then come all the way down. One more. Finish at the top. Kneeling tall. All right, so we're going to go hip thrusts into lean back. Hi, Kilowa. My kitty's here. All right, hip thrusts. And then leaning back with arms raised. Hip thrust, lean back. Hey. One more. All right, we're going to stay in this kneeling tall position and go into kneeling mermaid. So it's just those side bends, right? Keep your hips engaged, glutes engaged, and we're just reaching over. Nice big stretch side bend. Cat just made a brief appearance. She is gone. Might come back though. All right, let's go into push-up leg pull down, either modified or traditional. It's up to you. If you want to start doing some traditional push-ups and pull down, you can. Good. All right. New exercise called a front split. So this is what's going to happen from a kneeling position. I'm going to go ahead and bring one foot forward, keeping the other knee down. Hands are right outside this lead foot here, and I'm just going to transfer my hips down. And when I do that, pushing my hips down, I'm going to look up. Now, I'm going to transfer my weight back by straightening this leg out, this lead leg, and lifting the front of the foot up. I'm not going to come all the way down. I'm going to hold myself in this position here, and I'm going to bring my head down. I'm going to try and keep my hands in the same position. So I transfer my weight forward, my head comes up, foot is down. I'm going to transfer my weight back, foot is up, head is down. And then just back and forth, nice and controlled movement, forward and back. You'll feel this in all different places on your body. You'll feel this obviously in the hip, the hamstrings, you're getting a nice stretch, the Achilles with the toes coming up off the mat. Obviously your low back is involved, but it really is balancing and staying centered in front split. And obviously flexibility as well. Okay, let's switch legs. Weight forward, head up. Weight back, toes up. This is called front split. Go ahead and bring that foot back into table position. We'll do little dog kicks. So keeping my arm bent and my leg bent, opposite arm, opposite leg, I'm just going to lift and lower. Switch legs. Switch arms. Focusing on staying centered over the midline of your trunk. All right, we're going to come down on our side, all the way down. I'm going to extend my arm here, out here on my hip. What's going to happen is I'm going to lift my trunk up onto my arm. I'm going to lift my legs at the same time. I'm going to reach out with my arm. So watch me. It looks like this. And we're just going to balance here at the top and then lower. So we're lifting up and down. So this arm kind of slides in, right, to help leverage yourself on your elbow, or your forearm really. Doesn't have to be a big lift. One more. All right, go ahead and bring your hand behind your head. Bring this hand out in front. We're going to do what's called scissor kicks. So I'm going to elevate both legs here, and one leg goes in front, and then the other leg goes in front. Okay? So just slow switching of the legs, keeping the legs elevated. And switch sides. Reach up and down. Let's go one more. Good. Hand behind your head, hand out in front. Elevate your legs, scissors. And rest. All right, we're going to come up to a seated position. Knee hug. All right, you guys, we're going to start again, right, on our backs. So this time, we're going to see if we can go 3 exercises in a row, okay? If at any time during the sequence you need to just rest for a moment, that's fine. And then just try to start again, right, with me? So we're going to start with single leg pulsing. We'll go into coordination from there. Excuse me. And then we're going to go into our crisscross pulsing. And then we'll call it a little break right there. Okay, so let's come on down, do the best you can, knees in, come on down and begin pulsing. Turn this into coordination. Elbows down. One more. Crisscross, pulsing, hands over ears. One more. And rest. Nice. Good job. All right, so next we have single straight pulsing footwork followed by our bridge with knee pulse. Okay? Do the best you can here. Both legs all the way up, head and shoulders up, and begin. Footwork, split the legs, hands behind the neck. Legs down, arms at your sides, bridge with knee pulls, up, pull, pull, down. one more. And down. Good. All right, knees in, release your back. Feet down. Roll to your side. Push yourselves up. All right, we have shrub. Here we go, down. Press that back down into the mat. Pregnant students, you're not doing this. Remember, you're just doing your seated slight rollbacks with both feet on the floor. Good. All right, seated tall, split your legs. Pulsing saw. Back to center, bring your legs together, bend your knees. Seated balance for side rotating boat. Pregnant students, you can keep one foot on the floor, right? Or even just lifting one knee at a time and that's it. Let's turn this into front stretch. We're going to bend our knees. We're going to come back onto our elbows. Bring the legs with you all the way up. So a little different on this one, this time through. We're going to bend the leg still. We're going to extend the leg, but now we're going to lift from there. Alternate. Last one. Bend your knees, come forward, knee hug. All right, let's turn over. So we have our locust, right? Arms at our sides. Pregnant students, obviously you're in table position doing some cat and cow or some additional dog kicks. All right. Here we go. Lift. Let's go one more. Good. Hands outside your chest, up and back. Don't go all the way down this time. Just a modified push-up and back. Let's go one more. And kneeling tall. Hip thrusts and to lean back. Here we go. Let's go arms at the sides as we lean back this time. A little more challenging, right? One more. Good. Kneeling mermaid, side bends, tall posture, abs are engaged, glutes are engaged, big breathing here. All right, let's go into push-up leg pull down, modified or traditional, it's up to you. And kneeling position. Front split. New exercise, right? All right, find your position and go ahead and begin. Remember, foot down, head up, forward. Foot up, head down, back. So I'm trying to keep my chest and abdomen connected to my thigh. If you're not that flexible, right, or you're not able to and you're still kind of upright up here, that's fine. But we are trying to lean into the stretch as much as possible. Obviously for pregnant students, this becomes a little challenging, right, when your belly gets a little bigger. Switch legs. So when that happens, if it's already happened, let me show you what you can do. You can be tall up here with your knee and just a slight leaning forward and back. should have showed you that first, but I missed it. Good. All right, table. Dog kicks, straight leg, straight arm. Here we go. Back in, switch arm and leg. Come on down to your side, all the way down. Here we go, up and reach, balance here, and down. One more. Good. Hand propped behind your head, other hand in front. Lift both legs, scissors. And switch sides. All right, here we go. All right, scissors. All right, seated accordions. Whew, the finish line, right? All right, sit up tall. Straight legs. Side figure eight, sitting up tall. So rotating those shoulders forward and back. All right, bring those arms forward, hands facing each other. We're going to go chops, or slices, right? Elbows tall. And hands out facing each other, pull the elbows back. And rest forward. All right, of course, any other stretches you'd like to do on your own is fine after this, but we are done. So first online session of the week is complete. Nice work. If you do this on if this is the first day of the week that you're doing the sessions, I will see you tomorrow in class. All right, bye.